Hi, in today's video I'm gonna give you a short review, a couple of close-ups and tell you a little bit more about my new dryer machine by Morus. Recently I just got this portable dryer. It's a perfect solution for those who live in apartments and you don't want to have a full-size dryer, or if you don't want to dry all bunch of clothes, you just have a couple of things that you want to dry and you don't want to run your really huge dryer. So let me give you a couple of close-ups and let me tell you more about it. Entire dryer is small, compact. It's a Japanese style of product, and as you can see, if I put in my measure tape, it's about 20 inches tall, which is 50 centimeters tall, and wide 16 inches, which is about 40 centimeters, and depth is around 20 inches, which is 50 centimeters. This dryer can dry all kinds of clothes, and also you can use it to dry, for example, shoes. And it has a special dryer, and all you have to do is just put this right here, put your shoes or sweaters, and then you change the different settings. So when you put the rack on, there is no spinning, there is just air coming from the back, and so you can refresh and your clothes. For example, there is also your UV light on the top, so you can also sanitize your clothes. You have a lint collector thing bag right here, okay, and of course if there is gonna be some moisture, you have a collection tank for the water. If there's gonna be any water, you can just conveniently just go and dump it. This dryer also has a child safety lock, so you can lock it so no child can open it. In the back you have a filter. This is where the power cord goes into, and then you have a on and off button. So this dryer is a Morus C2 dryer, and as you can see, this model can take up to 2 kilos of dryer clothes, and maximum power is about 1200 watts. The whole dryer weighs about 12 kilos. So this dryer is so small and portable, you can fit it in any room. Doesn't take much space. I can keep it in my room right on top of my file cabinet. So I'm gonna do my test run and I'll show you how it works. There are a bunch of different settings. I'm gonna start with the smart setting. So as you can see, I've just loaded some of the clothes, and as is recommended to keep it up to probably this line. Don't fill it up all the way, so there's gonna be good space to tumble dry it, and then there's enough space for the air flow. So I'm gonna close this, and this is the power button. So now I'm going to power it on. And now here you have different menus. You can choose other modes. You have smart, night, silk, refresh, quick, sanitize, dry rack, and warm. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later, but for now on, this is gonna be my first dry. I'm gonna click on smart, and according to that, the machine will turn on and turn off automatically. The machine is smart enough that it knows the weight of whatever is inside, and when everything is gonna be dry, it will shut off automatically. So I'm just gonna start with that. I'm gonna click start, and now it says developing drying plans, weighing the clothing. So this is a smart machine that will weigh the content of your dryer, and depending on the weight and whatever you're doing, it will develop the program, and hopefully within the next probably half an hour we should have dry clothes. So I'll keep you posted and we'll see what's going on. So right now I see that it should take about 64 minutes, and we'll check it out in about 60 minutes. And as you can hear, you know, I'm in the room and it's really not that loud. You can hear the air circulating through the dryer. Other than that, it's pretty quiet. And my drying process has finished, and I have some kind of a final message. It says Detangles 9. I don't know what it is, but let's see if my clothes are dry. And I have to say, everything is dry. Wow. Now let's check the lint compartment. There's almost nothing. Later, if there's gonna be a lot of lint, you can just open it. Actually, there is a little lint over here, so you can just go and pick it up. Of course, the less lint, the better the drying process. Then you can just go and close it. Then we're gonna close the compartment. And there is a water compartment. Actually, there's no water because I put the clothes, they were really not soaking dry. So if you wanted to dry your sweaters, you put it this side down, so the surface is flat. There you go. If you wanna dry your shoes, you can flip it over, so you can hang also your shoes on top of this, and you can put it like this. Okay, so I'm going to go and close this. So with the rack dry, you can change the time. So let's say I'm just gonna choose 25 minutes. You can also schedule the time to start. So I'm gonna click time again. When you click start, as you can see, the dryer is stationary, so you can put something on top of the rack, and the air is just coming from the back of the dryer, and there's a probably intake right here, so you can dry your shoes or sweaters this way. You can also just go and stop it, and I'm going to click end, or you can continue. In this next test, I'm going to go and dry a couple of towels, and let's see how this is going to work. So I have 2 towels, and this is like a padding for my cat, and I'm gonna close it, and let's see what options we have. So we have night, silk, refresh, warm, rag, dry, sanitize, quick. I'm gonna go to quick this time. This is 15 minutes. Let's say I'm thinking this should be dry, let's say within half an hour. So I'm gonna click start. We'll see how the towels are gonna be dry within next half an hour. So let's see if this is dry after half an hour. No, still, I still need a little bit more because it's still a little bit wet. So I'm gonna go this time. I'm gonna click finish. And so half an hour it's not enough for the towels. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna choose smart and let the machine choose everything. So it's going to weigh the towels and it will choose the appropriate time for the drying cycle. I have about another 20 minutes left. Let's see if it's already dry. So now you can open it, and you can have option to end the cycle or continue. But I'm gonna open it, and my towels are basically dry. So it took about, yeah, this is totally dry, and this one is, I would say, 99% dry. So I can say that to dry 2 towels it takes probably about 45 minutes. So it's pretty good. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna end the cycle, and now it's gonna cancel that. Alrighty. Now when I'm done, I'm just gonna hold this button, and goodbye. Another very useful option on this dryer is sterilization, and you can get to that by going to click sanitize, and this is basically what is going to allow you to sterilize your clothes by using UV light that is inside on top of the unit. It is located right here, and it's going to sanitize your clothes. The only thing is that you need to set the time, and the minimum time is, I believe, 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and set 5 minutes as the minimum just to sanitize the clothes. If you have somebody sick at home and you don't want to have any germs, or you think that you may have some microorganisms on your clothes, or I don't know, mites or some kind of bugs in your home. In this mode, there is UV radiation inside of the unit that is created and creating that sterilization process. This Morus dryer has a lot of options for basically every single use that you may want to find. If you want to just set it also at night, you can just set it with auto dry or schedule if you just want to do it overnight instead of during the day. For delicate clothes like silk, you have a special setting over here, and you can also check the wrinkle and a lint removal that will, in addition to the regular schedule, is going to be performed. We have refresh option if you want to refresh your dress or maybe your shirt on the go, and you can use this option. Quick dry is basically what I probably use the most, and smart, which is kind of smart because it weighs all the amount of the cloth that you want to dry, and this allows you to basically be the most efficient. The machine automatically sets the time based on the moisture of your clothes and the weight. So this is the best, I think, mode from all of those. We also have a rack dry, like I said, and then if you just want to warm up your clothes, you can just set this option. So this Morus dryer is a perfect solution for those who live in apartments, or those who just don't want to use a huge dryer for drying of a couple of pieces of clothes. This machine will save you money because it's not gonna be running huge unit just for a couple of pieces. You can also have all kinds of other options, including deodorizing, sanitizing, night drying. So this is a really versatile, a great machine. I'm gonna give you the link to the product on the bottom of my video, so look it up, and also check out Morus website because they have different styles of those dryers available for different markets. So if you have any questions, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to be notified when new videos are coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.